We're out here near Safe in Storage. This is Carson Gourdie from News Channel 20. There was a woman who actually fell into the lake, from what we're told from somebody who was driving near the scene. We see the woman right here. She's currently being handled right now by the Springfield Fire Department. I've not seen her move yet. Right now they currently have a stretcher to try to put her in. Right now we see about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people working with the fire department right now. We have 3 individual trucks and an ambulance. Parkway. That is the woman right now being transported over on a stretcher. Right now, you can see that police officer climbing up. They're using a ladder to climb out of the ground.
Hello.
How's it going? Do we know what happened?
What do you mean?
Did a woman fall?
Yeah. I'll come over here to talk to you guys if you guys are ready.
Yeah, I'm ready.
On camera? Sure, I don't mind.
And we'll do it live too. I'm seeing them come out from a ladder. Is it that deep? Do you know how deep it is?
So there's a large embankment that bystanders saw a woman go down in. So they had multiple calls of civilian trapped in the water down a steep embankment. Springfield Police Department responded first and confirmed the initial reports, and then we started dispatching our technical rescue team to come over here and to safely bring her up a steep embankment.
Do we have any idea how she fell into the embankment?
We do not. Just the civilian reports that somebody had fallen down a steep embankment, possibly injured, and could not get out.
Did she make any note? Like, did she talk to you guys?
I don't know. I wasn't in the hole.
Has she moved?
Again, she appeared to be just sitting in some water, standing water.
Okay. So right now, we put onto a stretcher. Do we know kind of the condition?
We do not. They're still assessing for injuries right now.
Okay. Do we know what time this occurred?
We're probably about 30 minutes into the incident right now.
She fell in probably around 30 minutes ago. I'm trying to pull it up. Is this a common situation that, have you heard of something like this?
That's why we have the technical rescue team. They train bi-monthly. We have several members staged throughout the city that respond to these types of incidents. So we summon them to the scene, and they made short work of it. They did a really good job.
Okay, awesome. All right, could I just get your first and last name?
Yeah, my name's Chad, C-H-A-D. Last name Bates, B-A-T-E-S.
All right, appreciate it. Thank you.
Thanks, you guys.
Here's the firefighter said that she fell into it and was laying in the water when they discovered her. Currently, she's being treated inside the ambulance. There are multiple officers on scene right now. Right now we see 1, 2, 3, 4 cars currently backed up. This one Jeep has been here for a little bit watching the scene. Pretty soon we'll be asking the police department what they think occurred. Now this is near Jerkson Parkway. This is where this occurred. There's 3 fire department issued vehicles and a police officer down that road. Let's check over in the area where those officers were climbing out of. There was ladders right here where I saw 2 officers come out. Allegedly, this is where 2 officers had their ladder. Would you be free to talk for a second, officer?
I will here just a little bit.
Okay.
Good. Show me around.
No worries.
Yeah.
Let's go. Yeah.
I've already had one person fall off of it. Could you do me a favor and just head back over to your camera?
Yeah.
All right.
We'll do that.
We'll have somebody come over and talk to you in just a minute.
Appreciate it. Thanks. So the officers told me to step away from it. One person already fell in there. So that's where what I just showed you, that's where I saw 2 officers climb out with a ladder. You know, from what we were told from the fire department was that the woman was found in a puddle. You know, and that was a pretty steep area potentially if she did drop. I was told that a police officer will be coming over to kind of explain the situation, what happened. I have questions about when this occurred, whether she lives in the area, whether she's doing okay. You know, we saw her be put onto a stretcher, and I believe the ambulance has departed, so that means she is being taken to a hospital to get medical care. Fire department started moving some vehicles, and firefighters are going back to their trucks. So there's one officer leaving the scene. So from what we're told, again, just to reiterate, just to restate, it appears that a woman fell multiple feet into an enclave near Gourdie. right now, just waiting for the officer to come over and talk about the details. Yeah, I would love.
Joe can brief you up. Commander Bill, he'd be more than glad to
How's it
get
going? What's your name?
Joe Beal.
Joe Real?
Joe Beal.
Joe Beal.
Yes, sir.
Nice to meet you. So we're just kind of curious, what is the situation that occurred, at the scene? Did a woman fall into that pit?
Yeah, we had a critical missing call earlier this morning, and we have been looking for this elderly person. There was reports that she fell down in the creek here. Our officers come over here, seen her down in the creek. They got down in the creek to kind of stabilize her a little bit because she was laying down in the water. Once down in the creek, they called for help to get the fire department over here to help get her out. So we got her. The fire department assisted in getting her out in a safe manner, and then our officers were able to get out on their own.
Was she able to make movement on her own?
I wasn't here. I can't really answer that.
Do we know how old this woman was?
She's elderly. I do know that.
Elderly, okay. And do we know right now, so is she be taken to a hospital to be treated?
Yeah, she could take a local hospital to be treated. I don't believe it's life-threatening injuries whatsoever.
Not life-threatening?
Non-life-threatening, correct.
So was she conscious? Was she able to talk and explain kind of the situation that happened?
I didn't get to see her. I can't really answer that.
Okay. Is this situation, is this a new kind of situation for the police department? Is this something that you guys would regularly deal with?
Yeah, we deal with missing people on a regular basis, and critical missings is something that we do, quite frequently.
What we saw was she was put on a stretcher.
Sure.
Personally, I didn't see any movement.
Sure.
Did you see any movement from when she got pulled out?
When I got here, she was already in the ambulance, but going to backboard stretcher would be common protocol for somebody that's fallen, just to stabilize them in case there's any neck injuries or spinal injuries or stuff like that.
Okay. All right. Appreciate it. Thank you, officer.
No problem.
So right now we are seeing the scene starting to clear up. We'll be reaching out to the police department to see if we can get the name. Now this road is blocked off. The question that I will ask, and I should have asked, is when this road is going to be back open. Because so far we have seen this interfere with traffic. We're looking at the buildup right now over on Interurban Avenue. We see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, at least 9 cars that are going to be affected. How's it going, ma'am?
Hey, can you turn left here?
I'm not sure.
Oh.
I know that area is blocked off, but these are currently all the cars that are being blocked off. I'm going to go to the police officer and ask what's going on. Officers checking out the area where she fell. Several feet, from what I can tell. Head of water on the bottom. Hey, officer, can I ask a question? I just have an idea. Do we know an idea of when this road will open back up? So once probably 15 minutes, you think? Okay. The officer said that it's going to be 15 minutes max until this road opens back up. Traffic is clear, though, for people that want to turn on the Dirksen Parkway. That side is not blocked. There still cones on this area that are blocking off traffic. So right now what we know, the woman is elderly. She fell down several feet into a puddle. She's being taken to the hospital. When I talked to the officer, he said he got here when she was already put into the ambulance. I asked him questions about whether she was making any noise, whether there was any movement. The one thing that he did tell me, though, is that he does not believe that this is life-threatening for the woman. He does think it's not life-threatening for the woman. How's it going? See you later. And that's the area over there, this grass area. It looks like, it's not obvious from right here that there's a pit, but there is one right there, probably 10 feet away from here. It's a pit that drops down probably at least 10, 14 feet. That's where I saw 2 officers have to climb up from ladders to get out of there. That's where the officers went down to rescue the woman. It was an elderly woman where there had been citizens that called the station saying that she was missing. They found her down in the pit. They're able to get her. They say it's not life-threatening injuries. They're able to take her to the hospital. I was actually told by the officer to get away because, he was afraid if somebody else fell. Yeah, it's being picked up. This road is going to be reopened back up for traffic. Is that it, officer? Is it open back up?
I'm going to open this up as soon as I move my car.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Have a great day.
You too. All right, law enforcement's leaving. Fire department is leaving.
Thanks for watching. Stick around by subscribing today and don't miss a single video.